I know, I get what you're trying to say, Jesso. Um, well, I personally wouldn't kill any of the firekeepers until later. Um, so you got it at +2, so that means you've gotten, uh, I'm taking it you've gotten the one from Blighttown, and you've gotten the one from the parish. There's also one at, in New Londo Ruins, which is pretty easy to get, that I might would recommend.
Oh, sometime.
I just remembered I wanted to buy a couple of things from this guy. Oh, did you, okay, so it is the one that you're missing from, New Londo, then? Because, actually, if you're missing the one from New Londo, I will step down there, and I'll point out where it's at. And you can actually get it pretty easily if you, use a homeward bone, and I'll show you. So, I take it you probably know how to get down to New Londo pretty easily. Just take the elevator down here. I left the elevator down, so I guess I'm gonna have to pull it back up. Just kind of taking inventory while I wait. Okay, that's fine. I'll just, sit down here and mess with these non-hostile dudes. Oh, and actually, while I'm doing that, I can also show this off.
Hang on, is that an emblem? Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, I thought I had
My
one
old
for him.
snip.
Never
Come
mind.
back soon.
Let me see, what ember was that? What ember? Would it be in the keys? Oh yeah, yeah. Okay. Yes, that's the two I've picked up. And you just let me know when you're good, Jesso, and I'll show you where to pick up this Firekeeper soul. I'm just glancing at some possible... Oh, good. I was just glancing at some possible armor options for my head. That's something stupid to do.
I'm sorry.
I love those things. Okay. So, once you've come down to Sin's Fortress, or, why did I say Sin's Fortress? Because I was just reading where you had said you were at Sin's Fortress. Okay. Once you come down to New Londo, you, of course, you talk like you've been here, so I'm sure you have. Once you go past the non-violent guys, the non-hostile guys, and you can cross the bridge. And I'm sure you know that there's ghosts across the bridge here. Now, it's still kind of early for you, but if you wanted to, you could use a transient curse and just kill these ghosts outright. But otherwise, you can just run on. I've already drained the water here, so that's why it's not there. Then you pick up the Firekeeper soul right here on this body, and you want to use a homeward bone to get out. And that's as simple as that. And as you can see, I did that without having to fight any of the ghosts. You just got to be very careful on that bridge because it's a very thin bridge. Let me know if you caught all that, because I know it was a pretty quick thing. But it's right there to the right, and there's like a little archway that you can spot that has it underneath. Oh, you're welcome. And that'll get you up to +3, which is a pretty good place to be at before you go to Anne Orlando. And you're welcome, by the way. I should have said that before, but yeah, you're very welcome. Alright then. Now I've got to figure out what the next order of business for me is going to be. I think I've got some ideas. I'm going to do a little bit of inventory management first. Because I just realized how absolutely crowded my inventory is. So many light crossbows. 2 target shields, 2 large wooden shields, 2 spider shields, 2 silver knights, 2 bone wheels. Okay, and I probably have 2 sets of thief armor, yeah. Okay, fantastic. Well, I guess I will use the Mask of the Father. Alright then. So, normally I'm not this quiet, I just have been contemplating a lot and everything. And trying to decide what I'm going to do next. So, some of the things that I've still got left on the agenda. I want to make sure.
Oh, blast. Oh, some...
I need to buy this guy out. First of all. And I've got a few things I'm gonna backtrack to do as well. Okay.
By the lords. Oh. This can't be. It can't end like this.
Okay. So, yeah, I wanted to kill this guy. And I'll explain my actions soon enough. Now, I know, Jesso, you weren't around when I originally went down to the Tomb of the Giants. So this is mostly to address... I always put these back up on YouTube later as part of a Let's Play. So this is just addressing anyone who watches on YouTube. When I save that girl in the Tomb of the Giants, she comes here.
I am deeply full. It was... I cannot think, in case you have not heard. I only time and if that could be...
And if you come up here and talk to her, and then you go back to Petrus, and you just kind of keep minding your own business, he's going to come up here and kill her, and then he'll go back to his spot. And it's never directly pointed out that he kills her, but if I remember correctly, if you kill him after he's killed her, he'll drop an extra item that comes from her. Oh, well, thank you, Jessa.
Maybe discuss miracles then.
She's got a couple of divine blessings you can buy from her. She's also got some pretty high level miracle magic. I'm going to buy a couple of things from her once I pop a few more of these soul items. I definitely want to pick up Wrath of the Gods, even though I probably won't get a chance to use it in this playthrough. See, it uses 28, so I'd have to add 10 more levels to my faith to get 28, which I might do, because I would like to get up to 30 so I can use Sunlight Blade. Anyway. And she's got great heal, so I want to pick up both those. She's got magic barrier, I'll pick that up. And I'll buy one of her divine blessings, which is the only one she has, so there we go. And I keep forgetting that she has gesture I want to learn. The covenant that she has is the same covenant that you can enter from Petrus down in Firelink, so it's nothing new there. And yeah, this is actually the direction I want to go anyway. I have some unfinished business to attend to in a couple of areas. Namely, a certain area of Sin's Fortress that I have not shown off in this playthrough. And I think it's about time that I went down there and cleared it out. This is a part I usually do wait about this late in the game to do it. Because it is rather frustrating to do it early on. At least I always felt like it was. So same thing as before, but we're a lot stronger this time coming through here. So shouldn't be as bad. I'm still gonna see if I can't kill one of these guys with the arrow trap. Ah, just missed him. I swear every time. Okay, good. Kill these guys in one backstab now. That's fantastic. Yeah, Forest Hunter's a pretty good covenant. You can get a lot of random stuff from that. I tend to like to do either Dark Race or Sunlight Covenant, or I forget the other one that I like to do a lot. I like to be a Gravelord, even though it's like so hard to Gravelord people. Oh, okay. Almost lost my bearings there. Now, for the most part, I just want to follow the path back up through the fortress like normal. Those guys die in one hit. That's pretty fantastic. This guy, I want to see if I can't get him with the arrows. One of the arrows misses. Why did it miss? These guys are too slippery. Too slippery. Okay, yeah, I just wanted to wait for the boulder to go do its thing. And then drop down, just like as if we were going to the to get the lightning spear here. And then up this elevator shaft thing. Alright. Nearly where I want to go. Nearly. Let's see, now how did I want to go about doing this? Okay. Yeah, I'll just go through this way. Well, no. I'm not gonna go through that way. I'm gonna go around the other way to do it. back up here, through here, and this lead out to where the Cobra dude is, the Cobra serpent, whatever. Kill him, and then we want to drop down right over here into this area. Wonderful. Pick up this item, slumbering dragon crest ring. That's a ring that when you use it, you well, let me just show it off. It silences your footsteps. That's the phrase I was looking for. So you can hear no sound when I roll, no sound when I'm walking. There's about one place I'm going to use that, but I don't plan on using it anywhere else. Okay, now I want to be really careful about this next section. Incredibly careful about it. So you can see there's an item down there. You can also see there's a Titanite demon down there. And yeah, of course we're going to kill the Titanite demon. We're going to try to be smart about it. This is probably the most useful place for the Rusted Iron Ring, if you ask me. Not Blighttown. This place is useful. I just wanted to kill him quickly. I knew he'd be almost dead from the okay. I knew he'd almost be dead from the plunging attack. So down here is where we get the scythe. And of course he gave us some more demon titanite. So that's nice. But he's not the only titanite demon in this area. No, of course not. That would be too easy if he was the only one. There's also this guy. And this guy is rather frustrating because of those dudes up there, which I kind of forgot about, and therefore have just given myself a terrible time. Okay, I may have to kind of rethink the strategy here. Okay. So I'm going to go up through the exit over here. What is essentially the exit. I totally forgot about the vipers on the ledge. Cobras. Why do I keep wanting to call them vipers? Cobras. I guess you can call them vipers if you want to. This is a fog wall. And it leads to... oh yeah, another giant up here. I always forget about this. Of course, I always tend to forget about this area anyway. Of course, this guy is going to be a lot easier than the other giants we fought in Sin's Fortress. Clearly. He drops a chunk. And yeah, that's all that's out here. It's just the giant, and he drops a chunk. He doesn't respawn or anything, so it's not particularly a farming spot. It just really is what it is there. It's a place where you can get titanite chunks. So yeah, that drops us back down to the beginning of the fortress. And certainly what I want to do now, it's going to be a long fall, but I want to take out these guys for sure. They're pretty weak, so I can just do the thrusting attack and take them out. And yeah, there wasn't anything down on this ledge, just the cobras. Now I can safely take out this Titanite demon. And he's just gonna jump backwards all day, I guess. At this point, it doesn't take a lot to kill this guy. Oh, and we got the pole from him. That's pretty cool. Now, this part of it, though. Oh yeah, this is going to be a little bit tricky. Okay, that was... I'm not a smart man. Well, come on. This guy is going to give us some problems. Because you can see back there at the other end is another Titanite demon. And definitely don't want to fight both of these guys at the same time. So we're going to need to keep this guy over here close to the end. And he's going to be quite unhelpful in that matter. See, like, he's just ever getting closer. The other one's attention's been drawn. Gonna try to finish that guy up quick if I can. Oh no. That's not going to work against him, unfortunately. Dude, how did he get that particular angle? That's insane. Wow. That was kind of crazy. Alright, here we go. Now we're going to finish him off. And this guy's just going to sulk back to where he came from. No, we're not going to let him go away. We're going to finish him off too. Titanite Demon's so weird. Just jump back all day. Never want to get greedy against these guys, for sure. I should mention, too, that, especially if you haven't noticed, these particular two Titanite demons that are here on this side are actually more powerful than the other two and the muck down here. So, if you do decide to do this early, you might still want to save these guys for later. And that gets us, well, another pole. Wow. Gotten kind of lucky on drops this time through the game. I mean, getting the Channeler's Trident is pretty crazy, and then, you know, getting the Titanite catch pole, that's also somewhat rare. Now, the only Titanite demon I haven't fought and killed yet is the one in Lost Izalith that I've already shown before. It bears mentioning that that is the only Titanite demon in the game that will actually respawn. So he is the one place in the game where you can farm Demon Titanite for the boss weapons. And I probably won't be farming him. I'm only going to be trying out the one boss weapon, and I think that was enough Demon Titanite to finish upgrading it. We'll see momentarily. I still need to kindle this bonfire all the way. No, not level up. Reinforced weapon. Oh, I passed it. Where'd it go? Or did I already finish upgrading it? I must have already finished upgrading it. Completely forgot. Well. Okay, well that's cool. Let me see how much damage that gives me now. 399. What is my normal? 415. It's not too bad of a difference. Alright, so I've done that. There was another area that I haven't gone to for a previous area. Oh yeah, it was in Lost Islet, or the Demon Ruins rather. This is the one, Daughter of Chaos. Oh, and there's also something I need to get at this bonfire anyway. If you got all 3 invasions by Kirk, which I've shown in the playthrough, then you can get the Thorn set right there. Alright, so not going to be taking the shortcut. What I'm looking for is just out this way. Considering trying out my new weapon. Actually, why not? We'll see how it goes. Not new weapon, but how does that make me roll? That makes me roll kind of slower. Should change this first of all back to the wolf ring. Could take off the shield. That's a fast roll. Okay, yeah, I'll just do it like that. And shit. Didn't hit the right buttons there. There we go. Okay, one thing I certainly didn't show off before in Demon Ruins was all these Taurus demons over here. There's so many of them. Wow. Okay. I don't I can probably hold a bow and be fine. I hope. You definitely just want to pull these guys about one at a time. For obvious reasons. That does not allow me to fast roll. Let's see how we do against him. 222, 666. Okay, that's some decent damage. Gonna have to just keep doing this to pull these guys, though. That's a bit annoying. Okay. There's a ton of these guys to take out over here. But there is treasure that I want to pick up, so I'm gonna do it. It's just gonna take a while and maybe be a bit frustrating to watch because it's just going to take so long, really. Ooh, I got hit pretty hard there. Not very good. I don't think I've already picked up the weapon from those guys. Oh no, I have. Demon's Great Axe. You can actually pick that up in the very first battle with the Taurus Demon, but, you know, it doesn't always happen. Okay, wasn't sure if that hit him. Oh, it's an interesting rolling attack. Damage seems very consistent on this. Even the rolling attack did the same damage. Let's see. Okay, so that's a thrust. Is that the same thing this way? Yeah, thrust. Okay. I've never really used the Dragon Slayer Spear too much. Just mainly because I've never set up a character with the stats to use it. The stats to get a lot out of it. I mean, this character's still not properly set up to get a lot out of it. I use a ton more points in Faith, you know? Dude, how did he do damage to me right there? That's weird. Oh. Okay. I forgot to unequip my bow that time. Silly me. Oh, did I get him? Did I clip him? I guess I did. Didn't look like I did. So it takes 4 hits to stun those guys with that spear, which is kind of a lot. But with only one guy left over here to take care of, it's just time to bum rush him. Really, the stamina that this weapon takes to swing is pretty manageable. I'm really pleased with that. Okay, I didn't come over here earlier because there's some items over here that require they don't require the orange charred ring, but it's incredibly helpful if you have it. So, as you can see, this one's just straight out in the lava. That's a Chaos Ember. I don't believe there's anything else over there worth getting. Or, I don't think there's anything else over there, period, to get, I should say. Okay, there we go. And that's just a large soul of a proud knight. What a waste of an item to get there. And I think that's it as far as these items are concerned. Actually, if I'm gonna use the spear, I should totally use the Leo ring. Right. Let me homeward bone. Let me take that off my hotbar too. That was just wasn't meant to be serious. Why not put throwing knives? Okay. Next thing I want to do is take some of these embers to the blacksmiths. So I've got one I need to give to Andre. And I've got two that I need to give to I forget his name. Big skeleton guy in the catacombs.
Oh, I hope the perhaps I've known. Andre.
So that's the ember that's needed for him to take divine weapons up to +10. It is what it is, you know. It's not really my cup of tea. And since there's no easy way of getting to the blacksmith in the catacombs, I'm pretty much forced to come back to Firelink Shrine to get there. As you can see, there's no warps to the catacombs. There's one to the Tomb of Giants, but that's it. So off we go. Now I'm not sure how well this is going to do against the skeleton and the skeletons, I mean, in the graveyard. Well, it kills them in one hit, but that's not a lot of damage, so I'm going to move back to my Claymore for this. And let me put on a shield again. Should mention the effigy shield has the highest lightning reduction in the game. Not a very high stability on it, though. And I should also point out the Sanctus that I've picked up, the Sanctus shield, slowly regenerates your health. So that's pretty cool. Let's see, there's my Chris shield. Okay. And I'm using the Thurland Talisman, by the way, because you can see the magic adjust on it is 165 compared to the normal Talisman, which is 135. Eventually, as I increase my faith, that magic adjustment will soon surpass by way of... I'm going to try this out, by the way. The magic adjustment of the normal Talisman will soon surpass that of the Thurland Talisman. But it does take some time. I think that was considered a counter hit. That's why it did so much damage from... because I had the Leo ring on. I should bench him. Just wanted to try that out. Okay, so... I guess, though, actually, if you use the Leo ring with the Dragon Slayer Spear, and you go for counter hits, you're probably going to actually end up doing a little bit more damage than most weapons. Because that's really going to give you some insane output. As long as you focus on the thrust attacks. Like, for instance, because that one attack, the rolling attack with the Dragon Slayer Spear isn't a thrust attack, you're probably not going to get much benefit out of it. Okay, I'm mostly going to go straight for the blacksmith here. There's no point in really sticking around too long. Okay, he's gonna run away, then he's gonna run away. Okay, drop down here. I want to go backwards. Wait, no, I went the wrong way. I actually want to go the other direction, not this direction. catacomb. The catacombs kind of can still confuse me slightly when I'm here. It's just got a weird layout. This is the way I want to go. I'm drinking Estus too before I drop down, in case things go poorly, which I hope they do not. Okay. Fantastic. And that guy survives that fall? That's silly. Okay. Just making sure there's no more people showing up, no more skeletons.
An ember and a... What is that? I'll give you a flame.
So yeah, we'll give him a large flame ember. That allows us to do fire weapons up to +10 now. And then we can give him the Chaos Ember.
Could it be the flame? I know.
Vamos, that's his name. And yeah, we'll give him the Chaos Flame Ember. And that allows him to take a +5 flame weapon to a chaos weapon. Chaos weapons are unique in that they scale with the number of humanity that you currently hold in your top left corner. Not the number of humanity that's in your inventory, but the number in the top left corner. Alright, so I'm just going to Homeward Bone now that I've given those to him. I don't plan on making any fire weapons or chaos weapons. I just wanted to show that off. Let's see, there was still something that I needed to do. Well, not needed to do, but had remembered about. There was an area I didn't go to yet. Ugh. Excuse me. Sorry about that. So, okay, trying to remember now. So I did the Bottom of Sins Fortress. I don't think it was anywhere in Blighttown, because I've already been through Blighttown. Wasn't the Great Hollow, the Ash Lake, I've already been there. Well, no, there was actually one thing I missed in Ash Lake. I guess I should go show that off. Let's see, Stone Dragon. Kind of completely forgot about it, too. It's somewhat close to the bonfire here, so I should just be able to run over there and grab it and be fine. And while I'm doing that, it'll give me some time to think about what the other things I might be forgetting. So I'm just trying to pick up some of the items I may have just, you know, not necessarily gone for earlier because of whatever reason, you know. This one I should have gotten. I just forgot about it. Like I've mentioned before, I did want to try to be quite thorough in this playthrough. You know, take out all the bosses and grab all the important items, you know. I've mentioned before that excuse me, sorry about that. I mentioned before that the divine blessing in Anor Londo, for instance, doesn't interest me because it's a lot of effort just to get an item that's not particularly going to be useful for me. So, there's this little outcropping right here. I'm going to drop down into that. The reason being is because there's an item in here. We can only get it by going that direction. Great magic barrier. And I have no idea what happened to the basilisks. Oh, there they are. So, they're not much interest in me, though. And I'm just going to, you know, ignore them. Looked like there was another item that I have missed, so I'm going to run back and get that as well. But that's how you get Great Magic Barrier. It's, if I remember correctly, it greatly reduces physical attacks while you're using it. It can be kind of, I guess, kind of something you could use to troll people with in PvP. Nice dragon scale. It's not particularly useful. Let's see, I am pathing the dragon right now. It's not going to be particularly useful unless I decide to rank up in the Covenant, which the only other thing I'd want to get from the Covenant takes so much in the way of giving dragon scales. It's not really worth it. But at the same time, I'm not going to upgrade any of my dragon weapons, so I may do it at some point. We'll see. But don't count on it, to be perfectly honest. And this is the last item. I think this is just a consumable over here, but it's easy enough to get, so I'm going to grab it. I guess it could be pretty tough if you decide to grab this while the Hydra is still alive. And, oh no, it was another dragon scale. So how many dragon scales does that give me? I've got 9. Alright. Okay. Now, there was still one more place that I wanted to go, and I'm struggling so hard to remember what exactly it was I was going to do. Was it... No, I got everything there. No, I did not cover everything there, but there's something else I need to do first. Okay, so I'm going to go back to the Daughter of Chaos bonfire. And I know this is starting to run pretty long for today's session, but I'm just going to do this one thing, I do believe, and that's going to wrap it up and give you a little bit of a taste of what I'm going to be doing next. I've still got to fight Manus and Calamite, which will be done before the end of the game. In fact, Manus will probably be the next major boss we're going to fight. And this time we're going to beat him. I'm going to beat him. I'm determined. And Calamite will I'll probably save him until right before the final boss. But I definitely want to take out Manus. And then I've got to take out the boss of Darkroot Garden. an area of Darkroot Garden I haven't even talked about yet, or even gone to. And then we'll have to fight the boss of New Londo. And then we fight the boss of, or rather, we fight Calamite after that. So, that's what, 4, and then the final boss, so not too much longer to go.
Please.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
No luck.
If you come to her after you fought the Bed of Chaos, she'll reward you for fighting, for beating it.
No luck.
Oh, I thought I was about to get attacked. So yeah, let's go ahead and make that plus 14. We're so close to getting it plus 15.
Now go.
But I'm still going to wait off on that. Oop. My bad. Now I'm trying to remember what it was I came for down here. Oh yeah. Should be over this way. You've all seen this area before. I mean, I've been here before and everything, but something specific that I came down here for. Pretty sure that I can still show this off. Oh yeah, it looks like, definitely. Is it? Yeah, it appears to be Siegfried. Down here in Blighttown? What's he doing?
Excuse me, I was so absorbed in thought I just drifted away. I've made it this far. But I'm, by my knight, but can you...
So, we'll give him some purple moss.
Thank you. This Knight of Katarina expresses his plea.
And we get his
Well,
shield.
Our fate, perhaps...
But we're not done with Siegfried's story yet. That'll be next time. Oh, I thought I got a drop from it. I saw the message thing pop up. Got excited for a second. And then nothing came of it. So I know this was kind of a slow session. You know, it took me forever to fight Nito for whatever reason. It's really sad that it took me so long to fight Nito. I mean, you could probably easily tell on the last time that I fought him that he's really not a very hard boss at all. Well, I shouldn't say that because I did drink through like all my Estus. It was very unnecessarily drinking through all my Estus.
Maybe it's
time. Yeah, I just happened to think about that he was still here, and I was kind of wondering about it. That's why I talked to him briefly. But as I was saying, Nito's really not hard, but just wasn't my day, I guess, today. Really wasn't my day. Anyway, though, let me take a stock of what's going on here with everything. Let's see about my soul items. So I've actually got quite a few souls of Brave Warrior. I'm gonna use all those actually right now and level up again. I'm also gonna put these in the other one, and yeah, I'll put these in the last one. I just want to see how much of a level I can get, and if I have enough left over, I'll upgrade my Pyromancy to plus 15. But as you can see, this is giving me a pretty big a pretty large number of souls popping all these. Yeah, that'll be enough for one level up. Okay. So that gave me quite a bit. It's not going to be enough for 2 levels up, but it'll be enough for 1. I think, yeah, I'm going to focus on building that faith up right now. I think I'm going to do, let's see, 3, 6, that's going to be 85, then 11 is 106, 107, 6 is 113. So yeah, I'm going to end up with I'm going to end this character probably about 120, but I'm going to have a 30 in vitality, a 30 in endurance, 30 in strength, 30 dexterity, 30 in faith, and I'm going to try to use the Dragon Slayer Spear at 30, 30, 30 and see how that works out. With the points I have left over, because that'll put me at 113, I may add some slots of attunement. And let's see, I'll add like maybe 1 more attunement slot, and then I'll put the last 5 points in vitality probably. That sounds like a pretty good setup. Well, not a pretty good setup, but it's something I haven't tried before, so that's what I'm gonna leave it as. Alright, let me finish putting something else into my last slot here. I don't know what I'll put. Green blossoms. Why not? You can always use green blossoms. I don't think I've really bought arrows much in this playthrough at all. Should have bought more arrows. And I'm just a little short of being able to upgrade my Pyromancy Flame. That sucks. That's just, let's see, what would I need? Another 12,000? Oh well. I'll just, I didn't need to rest there. I'll just go ahead and end it here. Guys, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.